it is time to show you my Hydra clan boss. Let's get into it. What's going on, guys? Blazing here, and today we got another Raid Shadow Legends video. So it has occurred to me that I have been doing all these Hydra takeovers, and I have not shown you my Hydra team. It is a full auto team. It is a 1-key nightmare team, and yeah, it's a fun team, right? The damage kind of varies, but it's always a 1-key no matter what. And I can just set it, walk away, come back 15 minutes later, and it's always done. So we are a little bit lucky that we have certain champions that make this accessible for us, right? We do have 3 voids on the team, so we do have the Cardiel, the Krisk, and the Tuhana Rock. Those are probably the most difficult ones to get. I do understand that they're not your, everybody has champion, but they are substitutes in this, right? And we'll go after that. I do use some of them on my nightmare team, not my nightmare team, I'm sorry, my brutal team, and I will be doing another video showcasing my brutal team. I am currently working on it for the Slay the Hydra challenge that we have. By the way, that one is going to be on Sunday, so make sure you guys tune in on the live stream for that. But the Michinaki, the Husk, and the Uko are all champions that were somewhat achievable if you did a fusion, if you did the guaranteed, or if you pulled enough ancient shards. So that said, let's get into it. Let's play the key. It is a full auto. I won't touch it, but yeah, I'll let this play and I'll be back at the end of this. So, yeah, 54 million. It took us 18 minutes. I think by like 10, 12 minutes, we had already one keyed, so I just left it on. But you have Michinaki, who, man, I think he is the probably single key component to making this happen as a full auto along with Cardiel. Between the two of them, I'm fairly certain you could swap just about anybody else in and be able to get the same results or close to it, right? But yeah, it's a solid one key team. Every rotation, you just set it, forget it. We're not using Shamel. We're not, trying to boost our turn meter or anything like that. We brought in the Tuhana Rock. Tuhana Rock can be replaced by, I believe it is Doom Priest, right? Basically does the same exact thing. Gives you a heal and will also cleanse you. Cardiel can be replaced probably by Ferric and the Fat. The only issue you might have is replacing the Krisk. And I think mostly for that, you'd probably need somebody in a heavy, probably Guardian set. Maybe you could probably work with a Guardian set on a, not Wither, but Mother Sibel, because she's got the A1 that has the decreased speed. But Michinaki and Uko bring in the decreased defense, right? So you don't have to worry about that. Uko brings in the decreased attack, so you can use that. But you can see here, like I said, not crazy numbers. I mean, I think Cardiel, he's just insane. And he's not even like, if I had built this team properly and not for, other content that I do in the game, I think the only champions that are specifically built for this is probably Tuhanarok, Husk, and Michinaki and Krisk. So I guess Uko and Cardiel aren't really built for this, but they work in the build that they're in. As for, let me see, was there, my biggest gripe about this though is that they don't attack the heads that have consumed a champion, right? If they've been devoured, they don't attack that head. And if they did, I probably would have gotten a lot more damage out of this. If I clicked the heads, I probably could have gotten close to like 70 or 80 million damage, but yeah. Anyways, we'll keep the results. I'm happy with the key. We got it done. And then we got a clan quest out of it. You can see, I think number 1 has an Acrizia. So he's definitely using, someone OP for that. But let's go through the builds real quick. Let's go to recently used. So Krisk is in a speed and reflex set, right, to help us keep that taunt up as much as possible. And he's with 1 refresh accessory. So we do have him at 60k HP, 4.1k defense, almost 4.2, 247 speed. We don't care about crit rate. We don't care about crit damage. We actually want the crit damage as low as possible. Remember, ally protectors want no crit damage ever. We have 470 resist and 358 accuracy. I'd like to try to boost the resist up a little more, but because I do run Mighty Uko, and he does bring the block debuffs up, I'm not too concerned if my buffs get stolen once in a while, right? So skills, he is fully booked. He does have Brimstone, right? He has a 2-star. Masteries, we did go with Unshakable. Now, if I go with War Master, I probably could have gotten more damage out, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. We did take Cycle of Magic to try to reduce the cooldown of the A3, right? And we took Sniper. Next, we have Cardiel, who really is just in my clan boss build, right? Nothing special. He's just built to do damage. So we have him in 1 speed set, 1 cruel set, and then a broken set. We have no refresh accessories on it because he is speed tuned for clan boss. He is at 39.5k HP, 4.1k attack, 2.8, almost 2.9k defense, 264 speed. Again, the speed is kind of there because he is speed tuned to my clan boss team. 75% crit rate, and 272 crit damage. Now remember, he does buff himself, so he can get up to 100% and 300% almost. We don't care about resistance, and we don't care about accuracy on his build. For him, we do have him fully booked. We are using his speed aura. We did take Miracle Heal because he heals off his A1 anytime he counterattacks, so it helps us get our destroyed HP back, right? And then for him, we just went standard clan boss, you know, defense and offense tree. We take War Master. We did take Life Drinker to kind of heal up if we get too low, but that's about it. I would not suggest going the support tree unless, you know, he doesn't really land the debuffs. I mean, the True Fear isn't really going to matter on the clan boss, right? Or the Hydra. Whoops. Too many windows. All right. Uko, we have in a Provoke and a speed set. We do have her built for, or him. I don't know why I keep calling her, but we do have him built in a PvP set, right? We have him built for arena, so we do have him with 2 blood shield accessories. Sorry, not blood shield. 2 reaction accessories and 1 revenge banner. We have him at 56, almost 57k HP, 2.3k attack. We don't really care about the attack. He's more there for control than anything else. 3.5k defense, 254 speed, right? Nice. And I'd like to try to get him a little faster, probably like 270, but we'll see what we can do. We don't care about crit rate. We don't care about crit damage. We don't care about resistance. We actually, because I believe I'm using polymorph on him, I want the resistance low. And then we have 428 accuracy. Now I have been thinking about switching my Uko into a stun set because I've been finding it a little more usable in the higher end of arena. So maybe I'll do that, but we'll see. He is fully booked. We did go down to War Master. Took Life Drinker, not that it really matters. We did take Cycle of Magic. We did take Lore of Steel. And we took Sniper. When we can, we will farm out probably Master Hexer. I'm not sure. Yeah, probably Master Hexer. Next, we have our one and only Michinaki, who is in a Relentless and Perception. Relentless, I feel, works the best for him to get as much of the buff stealage as possible, to get the decreased defense out as much as possible, and the Hex, right? The Hex helps us get control of that Mischief Head, allowing us to attack it when we want to. So he is fully booked. I don't have a blessing on for him yet. It'd be kind of tough to figure out what I'm going to get, whether it be Cruelty or Brimstone or maybe Crushing Rend. Probably not Crushing Rend, no. I don't know. It'd be a toss-up. I'd have to get one and see and maybe test it out a little bit. And then we do have him going down to War Master. And we did take Cycle of Magic, Lore of Steel, and Master Hexer. And then we have our Husk, right? Husk is also built in a Relentless set. We do have 1 refresh accessory on him. He is at 50k HP. You don't really need him to be too tanky, right? The more HP, the better, but it is what it is. 2.3k attack. We don't really care about the attack. 2.5 defense, 228 speed, 100% crit rate, 284 crit damage. Those do matter. Now, you might say, well, you have Cardiel in it. Why not build him with 75%? Well, if I use him in any of the secret rooms and stuff like that, I want him to have 100%, right? So, 259 resistance. We don't really care about the resistance again. 146 accuracy. Accuracy is not something I really care about for in this build because I have the Head of Decay under control with my Krisk, right? As for the skills, they're all booked. We did take Cruelty on him, right? Masteries, we did go down to War Master, Life Drinker to help us heal up if we get too low. We did take Cycle of Magic. We did take Spirit Haze, right? Try to get a little more damage out once our allies are dead. And then Lore of Steel. I could probably let this go and maybe go, I don't know. I guess Yeah, because we're not really doing a debuff placement on this one, so it doesn't really matter. So I think that's probably my best choice for that. And then what's our last champion is Tuhanarok. And Tuhanarok is in a resilience and perception set, right? So we have her with 1 refresh accessory. She is built with 65k HP, 1.8k attack. We don't really care about the attack. 2.9k defense. We do care about that. We want her to be able to survive and take a hit. 248 speed, 31 crit rate, 130 crit damage. We don't care about that whatsoever. She's not there to do damage. She's there to keep the block debuffs up. She's there to keep us healed up, and that's about it, right? And the decreased speed. 532 resists, perfect. I'd like to maybe build up a little more, but if I can't, I can't. And 429 accuracy. For skills, we have Harvest Cast. I don't know why. I think I was probably messing around with that. I don't know if I don't believe that Miracle Heal actually works on her, but maybe I might try something else out. Phantom Touch, I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Maybe I'll take Word of the Fallen to increase the aura. And then she is fully booked. As for masteries, we did go all the way down to War Master. Again, Life Drinker. We did take Cycle of Magic to reduce the cooldowns as much as we can. Lore of Steel, Master Hexer, and then we did take Lasting Gifts. So yeah, that's my Hydra team. Like I said, it's a 1 key, all affinity, all rotations, everything, no problem. I mean, you guys saw it. Yes, it's got 3 Void Champions in it. Yes, it's a little pay to win. I'm not going to deny that, but yeah. So guys, hope this helped you. If you do need a takeover and want some help on getting your either Clan Boss team together or getting your Hydra team together, let me know in Discord. Get in touch with me. All the takeovers are free. I do not charge for anything, right? So that said, much love, much appreciation. Be well, be safe, be good to each other, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.